One killed, five injured as Borno government demolished church in Maiduguri. At least one person was shot dead and five others injured as Borno Geographic Information Service bogus demolished a church in Maiduguri area of Borno State. Staff of the agency were said to have stormed the community at about 11 o'clock in the morning with a grading truck, breaking down the worship center without notifying others of the church. While residents of the community tried to get reasons for the action, the civilian joint task force attached to the agency allegedly shot in the air to disperse them, resulting to the killing of a church member identified as Mr. Ezekiel, while five others sustained various degrees of injuries. The State Police Command and agency are yet to comment on the incident. Of course, as always, it is not surprising. What I'm so confused is what the reason was. What? Because they stormed the community at about 11 o'clock in the morning with a grading truck, breaking down the worship center without notifying owners of the church. This, of course, should spark outrage. They need to be livid. But would anything happen? No, that's it. Let's look at the comment section. Somebody here says, can they demolish a mosque in this manner in Borno? That is it. Yes, I understand it is an Islam-dominated state. I understand that. And then to even think that even in the south, it's not dominated. I mean, in some parts here, you can say it's equal with the amount of Muslim churches, and in some it's just churches. But what was the reason? Because your actual effort, because this effort is now wasted. What was the reason? And then it is what makes it so sneaky, what makes it so much more annoying and sad is that it's literally because you didn't even notify the members. So there must have been a bad intention, because you didn't notify the members. Why would you just go and demolish a place? What if people were in there? I mean, one was killed, definitely, and then others had varying degrees of injuries. But why would you do that? What was the reason? The reason was not clear. Somebody here says Christianity is a peace-loving religion. Another person here says Islamization has started taking place. Somebody here says this is just to get people unnecessarily agitated. Absolutely. And this is what they do. And that is why you have to be very much protective with your energy. Yes, I think you need to control how you react. Yes, we have to be effective and respond in a way where we get change. If you just react and get agitated and nothing happens, nothing will happen. But we have to react or respond in a way where we now look for solutions. We look for a way for them to, be accountable for what they've done. That is the only way that our energy will not be wasted, because this is what they do. In different times, they would just plant different scenarios, or plant different events to basically make sure that to make sure that people's energy, because in Nigeria, like, this is like a system, I've noticed it, where people get angry a lot about the government but don't do anything about it, and it is a cycle because there is always drama left, right, center. Nigerians get confused as to what to even focus on in a moment, because there's always more that is added. And so what happens is Nigerians get agitated, we get angry, we have discussions, we talk, exert energy that could be used in other productive ways, and then we continue back in our daily lives, and then something happens, there's an injection of drama, agitation, and then we get angry, we react, we discuss, we exert energy, it's wasted, and we go back to our normal lives. So that cycle keeps continuing, and this happens in different forms, by the media, the news, planted, beef, fake crisis or whatever. And this is just one of them. I'm not saying that this is not real or anything. It is absolutely real, but you just have to understand that in this country, the leaders do not have your intentions at heart, and they are bad intentions for you as a citizen of this country. So you have to understand that you are against the country to survive, basically, in simple terms. So you have to be very much careful about what you react to. And I've gone on a tangent, but really that's what it is, because we have to be careful how we react to these things, because again, I've said it before, with this kind of news, sometimes we can get desensitized to it, and of course it is very much sad, but the understanding, and it's sad, but the understanding that potentially nothing will most likely be done about this, you have to be careful about your energy, because really actually, what can you do? In the north, they don't even protest about when they are violated, let alone for a minority group, for a minority religion in that area. So now let's look at the probability of what is going to happen, and if there'll be justice or accountability for this action that has been taking place. It is highly unlikely. It is sad, highly unlikely. And honestly, that's just what it is. So realistically, what we can actually get from this news and understand from this news is that we should actually protect our energy and protect how we react, because this obviously is enough to get you irate. It's enough to get you very angry, and we have to understand that, sometimes you don't just exert and waste energy for nothing. We have to see the outcome. We have to know that there can be results. Somebody says, imagine you guys have not finished Boko Haram. It is on armed civilians. India everywhere. God have mercy on Christians in Nigeria. The killings, it's too much. It's too much. They will not comment now. The gate of hell cannot prevail. All right. Somebody here says, God Almighty, I know you are not blind. You see all of this that your children are coming through for us. There's nothing that He can do, because really actually we are all in control. We have free will. So again, bad people, good people, we all have free will. So if bad people continue to choose that they're going to do bad, they're going to do bad. And good people, if we choose that we're going to not say anything or do anything about it, we choose not to do that. It's not like as if the things that why God will never answer you is because you already have what you have. You already have what it is, and you are capable enough to solve it yourself and deal with your situation yourself. Not saying you should not go to God in times of need. However, when you are seeing that there is no reply, it's probably already answered. It's already probably given. You already know what to do. You're just not tapping into that to actually do it properly. And seriously, that's where it ends. That is where it ends, and that's literally the most. That is literally the most that can happen. And I guess, and that's just what it is. It is what it is at this point. But I think it would be you as well as you exercising faith, you must also put in logic as well, because faith without works is dead. Somebody here says that is why those malam will never have rest of mind or peace of mind in that state. I mean, again, let's not even lie. They themselves also need to step up for themselves at least first before we can. It's too much of an expectation to expect that there'd be sympathy. There'd be a whole lot. It's unlikely. It is unlikely. They can't even focus on themselves as a priority first in terms of defending themselves and understanding the value in themselves. So it's like, I'd expect them to do that for another person. That's too big of a favor to ask. Put what you think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.